Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the full moon in Gemini. This is taking place on December 4th at 13 degrees of Gemini. The sun will be sitting at 13 degrees of Sagittarius energy. I keep saying 13, but I keep feeling 12. So, it could be because of where you're located in the world. I don't know. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. But look around those degrees if you have your natal chart and see what houses are being activated with this full moon. That can help give you additional information. Also, when you're watching this, in case you don't already know, um, if you like, if you're listening to this for the sign of Cancer, right? But you're a Cancer sun, like you were born in the Cancer season versus like your rising could be something totally different. That's part of your birth chart. If you know how to check that, look at that and listen to your rising sign. Your moon sign's going to give you additional information. They're all different things that are activated, right? They're part of your DNA code, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, check your rising sign as well. First card that showed up is the Magician. I'm already feeling a cusper, and I'll tell you why. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel a whole lot of energy for you. I feel like this is a very powerful full moon in general, but I definitely feel there's been a couple signs that I felt were going to really feel the biggest impact with this, you being one of them that I'm seeing right now. I feel if you are a cusp, like a Cancer Leo cusp, I would check out Leo energy as well, which, that would be a natural thing to do if your sun sign is on that cusp of Leo and Cancer, because the Magician is what ended the Leo reading, and now it's the beginning of yours. So I do feel like already that there you are at that place of manifestation. You're manifesting a new beginning. Something is just shedding during this full moon that's just not meant to go forward for you, but I feel it doesn't feel like a heavy, hard, challenging energy. It just feels like an energy that gets cleared out of your way, out of your space, in order to allow these manifestations to come through. So take what resonates again, release what doesn't. Let's see what's going on here. If you don't know anything about your birth chart, or that's not something you actively engage in or look at, that sort of thing, leave me a comment. Let me know. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you don't. I'd be interested in knowing that. So the second card that comes up is the Two of Wands, and there's the doors opening. The gate is opening. Somebody is able to finally move forward. Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer right now, so it is retrograde though. I'm going to double check. Yeah, it is retrograde. But it's interesting, and I know because I've had experiences in real life with when retrograde energies when planets are typically retrograde, it's kind of like a restrictive or bringing you back to something, but not everything it brings you back towards is a bad thing, or not everything that feels restrictive is a bad thing. That sort of energy, or it doesn't necessarily happen for that individual's uh, path. They're part of their journey, that sort of energy. I feel for you, you're being liberated, that the gates are opening, the doors are opening, opportunities are showing up, whatever it looks like for you, and you're seeing the way forward. I feel that light is illuminating, that it's time to move into something new, and there is something that you're manifesting in. There's either some sort of communication or action that you're taking on this. It's something, it feels fresh, it feels new. um, I don't feel fear or stress or worry associated with this. I feel a really sense of calm and peace. So we're going to keep moving. This is nice. This is so far, hands down, the most peaceful reading I've done out of all of these. Look at that. There's that Leo energy, right? So I did. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. That's what's being cleared out. Um, I feel this in two ways, okay? So I'm going to tell you how I feel it. First and foremost, with this Strength card, this feels to me somebody has persevered um, a pretty significant storm. They've weathered a storm. They've come out, their hair is a little windblown. They, they may be a little torn and tattered here and there, but nonetheless, they come out stronger. They come out more powerful. They come out more solid, like stable, confidence, strong confidence. I feel for some of you who were blocked. Wow, this is that liberation. Something big is happening here. Something real big is happening here. This I feel in two ways with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can talk about fantasy, la la land, confusion, illusion, that sort of energy, smoke and mirrors. I feel that's what's being removed. All of those things I just mentioned. On another hand, I feel whoever weathered this storm, who is manifesting something, they're manifesting their wildest dreams. They're manifesting what they have visualized. This kingdom, whatever that kingdom word represents for you. For some of you, it can be a home, a family, a business, whatever this is, right? I feel for a very long time there was a block. Four of Pentacles. There was a block. Something was holding this up from reaching fruition. It was something you couldn't see. It could have been a fear. For some of you, it could have been a fear. This is your energy. I feel more that even though I know how intuitive you are as a sign, I just feel like it was something you couldn't see, right? And I feel what comes up out of the waters right now, what's going to be exposed, which is going to be seen, are the is the information, the truth, the clarity, something you and look, this boat is going backwards. Instead of moving towards the future, it's coming back. There's information that's coming back from the past that's going to bring truth and clarity with it. It's going to bring an opportunity. I feel like there's something physical associated with this, something of value, anyways, and it's going to be brought in to balance the scales. It's going to bring forth a new beginning, an opportunity to take a leap of faith in a new direction along a path. Something's manifesting in right now. I'm not going to go any further back than that, but we do got those out here. We'll keep moving forward. All right, so really nice. I feel intense, powerful, but calm energy. I just feel this good energy. I like that. So let's keep moving forward. Let's see. All right, next card that comes up. This card was going to be one of the next cards if I continued, and I said, no, I'm going to stop. So there's the Four of Swords. This is what's coming to rest. This is what's being put down. This is dissipating. That confusion, that illusion, that smoke and mirrors, that sort of energy, the conflict, the chaos, the drama. Something's being put to rest. This truth is going to come in quickly because I'm seeing the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling like there is a truth, a revelation, some sort of information that's going to put something to rest. I feel, and I was instantly going to spit this out and I kind of stopped myself, but I'm going to say it anyways. For some of you, this could have been in regards to a death that happened in the past, right? Somebody was put to rest in the past. There was some sort of lies, manipulation. There was some sort of confusion. Could have been conflict, competition over money, right? And whatever it is, on as a result of someone passing away, rest in peace. Sorry to hear of your loss. If this is someone, I've been there myself. I have experienced great loss, so I get this, right? The Knight of Wands, I mean the Knight of Swords again, and that's that Knight of Swords right there. Intuitively something new. Somebody celebrated something too. Wow, this is big. So anyhow, the lies are being put to rest. This is what's going on down here. There's news, information, and clarity happening. There is going to be a putting to rest of some sort of deception, some lies, some confusing circumstances, whatever that may be. It's time for change. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I just talked about that Wheel of Fortune, which is This is that Jupiter energy that's in the sign of Cancer right now. It's time. We're seeing the full moon. We're seeing all the cycles of the moon right here. Something's come full circle. It's time for a change. It's time for something destined and fated to change, to move forward, to be discovered. Major Arcana card again. Hermit card, you got the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician out here. Yes. Underneath the Hermit card is another major arcana card, and that is the Emperor card. And underneath that was the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands to the Death card. It's time. There's something, it's time for something to be discovered. It's time for a truth to be told or information to be exposed. Whatever this is, take completes out a cycle for somebody. It allows them to drop the burdens. Like they don't got to carry this weight anymore, right? Like whatever was holding them down, bogging them down, there was, it feels like that sort of energy and information. So this is very good energy, very good. I mean, I'm sure wherever the lies resonated from, that's not going to be good energy. Where all the confusion and illusion, you're not going to, it's not good to do that. You like in the age of Aquarius, I think you're going to start finding a lot more people who are very matter of fact, very direct and clear, right? Like they don't need to sit there and spin through, their creative use of words or the way they have conversations or communicate, like using, I don't know, some sort of like they bend the energy, right? That's not going to work. Not in the age of Aquarius, it's not going to work. People are going to be more matter of fact, direct, right? You say what you mean what you say. And then when you don't, like, okay, we see that, right? That sort of energy. So let's talk about this manifestation because this looks fantastic. Man, too many cards. Well, I'm going to take them because there was only two. Wow. The manifestation is happening because whatever block, something was trying to block you in a physical way, like to manifest something. That, for some of you, this is a connection, a relationship. For others of you, it's stability in your physical world. So it could be money, resources, a home, whatever, a family, that sort of energy. But it's what somebody wishes for. Somebody was wishing for for something, like they have a desire for something and they've wanted to manifest it, and then there has been like blocks based on confusion, distorted energy, lies, manipulation that has kind of blocked the progress and the forward momentum of this manifestation. Done. Over. Strength card for the second time. Look at, see how this, like I said, this one looked a little torn and, a little wind battered. Let's say that, right? They've been through some challenges and now they're at that peace, that calm. They're in their full power. You see the stars, the illumination of that light of the, like this is somebody very confident and powerful, like very confident, powerful, courageous energy who has weathered a storm and now is standing 10 toes down, manifesting something very big with this ma- magician at the first card and the Wheel of Fortune at the fifth card at the last. Like this change, the number five cards, right? This change as a result of whatever challenge somebody, that storm someone had to go through, they've manifested something very big, something very big. Jupiter is the ruling planet of that. It's bringing, I kind of feel like it's bringing back something that was meant to be theirs, but was manipulated, stolen, lied about, hidden, whatever it was. That's what this is. King of Cups, there's your energy, very intuitive, and you look like you can see some waves, right? You definitely, oh, maybe you can't. There's some waves in those waters. There's Two of Cups. Balance is being restored. This could be within a family, within a relationship, within someone's feelings and emotions. There were some waves. There were definitely some turbulent feelings, emotions in regards to a situation I'm feeling. And now it's time to bring balance. Look at this. This is, I hear, whoo, big energy. It's time to bring balance. It's time to restore balance because something toxic intercepted something to do with, I mean, for some of you this could have been a relationship, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it was disturbing. It was a toxic energy that was disturbing peace, balance, love, harmony in a person's life. There's a justice card right there, right? And I did feel, and I do feel still, that there was a something of value, right? This toxic energy did something. There's the tower. The tower is coming in. It's going to expose whatever this is. It's going to restore the peace, balance, and harmony. And whatever this toxic energy is being exposed for doing whatever it did. I feel like it did something that, it could have been within a family over money, right? Over money. People do some strange things. Like, it really just baffles my brain to see some of the things or hear about some of the things. It's just like, wow, really, you've lost the whole meaning of life if that's what your end all be all is. Like, you just have, right? You just have. You're spiritually lacking some way, somehow. I just feel that energy. But anyhow, that is what I see. I feel like there is going to be an emotional, it does feel like an emotional, something emotional happening, going on, taking place during this full moon. It could be as a result of the discovery. Yep, I'm going to say that. I feel like it's going to be as a result of a discovery. Like I said, there are definitely some feelings behind this. I feel someone intuitively already knew about this. Like, they've seen this. This is why they can be calm. There's like an energy that's going to be really emotionally unbalanced or turbulent, probably because of being exposed. And then the other energy of feeling really at peace with themselves. You see how calm the waters are at the bottom of this high priestess. See that? Totally different. This tower is going to affect differently. Somebody's going to be bogged down. Somebody's getting a new beginning. Somebody's being left out in the cold because they betrayed somebody, and someone's taking their power back and moving forward. They're going to be heading down a new path, a new avenue. Like, that's how I'm feeling. This discovery is life changing for somebody. It's life changing for more than one person, because the person that has been, like, the person who weathered the storm is in destined for whatever this is going to receive it, and the energy that blocked that from coming through organically the way it was meant to is going to have to learn some serious lessons as a result of this. So clarifying the strength card is the Knight of Wands, fire energy again. This is, look, see the volcano erupting in the background of this card? Here, I'll lift it up. Like, there's a volcano in the background of this card. It's erupting because something is being exposed. And there is going to be an intense, this is somebody who took action too quick. They did something and now it's all just like, look, Five of Cups. They're going to be in such regret, remorse. There's such a loss associated with this action that they took too quickly. And the fact that somebody weathered the storm and made it through the storm, right? Oh, whew. I told you, whoever that person is that weathered this storm, when they clean themselves up, best believe you're going to be intimidated. Just, and I don't feel like because they have an intimidating look about them, but you can sense their aura, the power they hold, the control they have of themselves, and it is going to be changing. Two of Swords. Someone's at a crossroads because of something being exposed. There's the sun. Underneath the sun, somebody is getting this victory. They're going to have a celebration. Someone's going to see something they didn't see before, and it's going to bring something that it's been, I feel like it's been like somehow unfolding behind the scenes. I don't feel like somebody could have seen it, but then it shows up. And once it shows up, they can't unsee it. It's like, I've got a whole new lease on life. I have a whole new opportunity. I never knew this existed and what my life would look like if I had I known this, right? But now that you know, now you're going to go live that. Yeah, something was hidden. Something was hidden. And it really created some hardships for someone. So let's see about this Four of Swords. Let's see about this Four of Swords. What is this? What was put to rest? What news or information is coming in about this? I have all kinds of questions. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, somebody was stuck. The information that's coming in is going to um, liberate someone from what they couldn't see, how they were being trapped, how they were stuck. They're going to stand up, protect, defend themselves. Someone's not going to be able to come into their energy, their aura, when it comes to their physical world. That's part of the judgment. There's the justice card again, 10 of cups with the queen of pentacles. Someone's not going to be sitting here like welcomed into this when this gets, somebody was uh, hiding information, keeping someone blind and stuck, trapped, and bound to whatever circumstances by hiding information, lying about something, hiding information. That's just the energy it's given me. Pull one more card for that. What is this inner energy? What is the information? What is the truth that is coming in? What is this Knight of Swords bringing in? I shouldn't even have, because I do feel he's bringing in the truth. What is this Knight of Swords? The Knight of Swords is bringing in the truth that brings forth a new beginning. The Ace of Wands, the Chariot card on the bottom of the deck, so somebody can move forward. Look at that, balance successfully, heading towards victory. They're bringing in the information that they need to know that ignites a new path, a new beginning. Let's look at this Wheel of Fortune. Tell us about, give us some more energy about this Wheel of Fortune. Tell us what this changes. This is for Cancer, for the sign of Cancer. Tell us what this changes. Give us more information on this change with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, all right, fair enough. It's bringing in the illumination, the clarity, the success, the victory, the happiness. Somebody's going to really, like, this is abundance. This is what is this Wheel of Fortune is bringing in for someone. Like I said, the sun, that's vitality. That's like this fresh life, this newness, this feeling good, feeling warm, feeling comfortable, like happiness, success, joy, fun, lots of laughter. I feel with the Nine of Pentacles, it's talking about an abundance of whatever this is. I feel like this is what's going on. So, one more card, and we're going to get some mindful messages for inspiration. Let's see, one more message when it comes to the sun and the Wheel of Fortune. But, like, how could you have any more energies that look at? I was like, how could you have any more energies that would be better? And look what came out. The Empress to the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's hard work, perseverance, dedication has brought them to fruition, to this path, this choice, this decision, this new movement. This has already shown up with the golden gates that we're opening up there. Like, this is, you cannot miss. This is the fun way. This is the happy way. This is the path to go. There is no missing that. Let's see what's underneath it. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody knows where they're going to invest their time, energy, and effort on. This is going to be a no-brainer when it comes to a choice or a decision that gets made, even though someone tried to keep them blinded to the changes, the opportunity, what was available to them is a big thing, I feel. So the first card that comes up out of mindful messages, and again, this is for motivation, inspiration, encouragement, and it's got on, see it, it's aimed towards happiness. We've seen that with the sun, we've seen the abundance there, beautiful energy. This card says guidance system. Right? Yeah, someone is being guided, like the heavens are lighting the path right up. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy and doing the things I love, I am in state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful message. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. This is for the sign of Cancer. Next one that comes out says, water my dreams. This says, all I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. We've seen the divine timing over here. We've seen the manifestation over here. We see the sun with the Empress right there. Like, this is like Such a powerful energy, really good energy. I love to see this. This is, out of all the readings I have done so far, and I'm almost done, like this has been the best one, I feel. And there was some good ones. This is taking the cake. Coming my way. And look, see those moon cycles? I was picking up on moon cycles in this reading. So, coming my way, unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams into reality. And we talked about that too, where I felt like the illusion was being dismantled, right? Like that was being destroyed, dismember, whatever. And then I felt like someone was turning their fantasy into a reality. They were making their dreams come true. This is why that magician is out here, that manifestation. This is manifesting that sun, that empress, that wheel of fortune. Those are really, and it's because they stayed, focused, eyes on the prize, put in the work, regardless of the obstacles, challenges, and deception that was around them or what they couldn't see. They weathered the storm. This is beautiful. The next card that comes out is food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing the food. I really love this card for a lot of different reasons. I don't think it's just like the physical food like that, but I think it's like the food for thought, what you're feeding your mind, the conversations you're having, and the energies you're feeding your system, that sort of thing. But I do like it those ways. I mean, I do resonate it with those ways as well. But last year, I haven't posted anything about it. Maybe someday I'll share my videos, but I did decide to grow a garden, and it was like in the most ridiculous place that you could imagine because it had little to no space. But I did some research, and I really planted a garden in a place that you would never think to grow a garden. And it was so fun. There was such a learning curve to it. It was very exciting. Like there was everything you need for salad for like almost all through the summer. I had squash, baby watermelons, but I'll be honest, the little squirrels got the baby watermelons on me, and that was disappointing because they were picture perfect, round and beautiful. And but I'm grateful that someone got to eat them. But anyhow, it was the whole process of doing that garden, watering, nurturing, growing, manifesting the things off from it, harvesting those things, and consuming those things, like that whole cycle of life. And there was just so much that went into it, and it was such a good experience. I don't know if somebody needed to hear that for a certain reason. It didn't happen overnight, right? And then you had to learn things along the way. Like I could tell you right now, growing I grew like squash is a vine, right? And I literally at the time, because I lived somewhere else, I was living on the third floor and I had no space. I had a vertical garden and I had like 20 something plants maybe growing all at one time, many of them being vines. I'll have to post some pictures, but anyhow, it was such a good experience, and I really learned a lot. And I just think somebody might need to hear that. Like if you are thinking about doing something, I learned some lessons. It's not like I have to do that now, but when it came to that, I don't know. I just feel somebody could be thinking about doing something and they're like looking at an impossible situation and making it possible. Because, like I said, it was like you wouldn't think to be able to do all that, but I managed to do all that, and it was really fun and very rewarding. And the harvest was so amazing. The quality of all the things that I pulled off from there, the lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, like everything was so good. The quality was so there. So I don't know, somebody may need to know that. Anyhow, look, speaking of all of that, here's expansive. Every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. And yes, right, like that, I will absolutely 1000% have another garden. I love the vertical garden. I won't do what I did last year, but I've learned a lot from it, and I appreciate all of that. The quality of the food that I got from that. I'm not a, this reading isn't my reading, but these are the things that are coming through. So I feel like somehow it's going to help someone. So I hope it does. Next card that comes up is not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. Um, Very interesting energy. And I kind of feel like that is talking, it's bringing me back to whatever was lied about or covered up or hidden, or, you know, a truth that was withheld, an illusion that was cast. It makes me feel like that. I feel like, don't beat yourself up over not knowing what you didn't know, but it's you, now that you know, you can do better. I feel like you're going to do better, right? And then the bottom of the deck, I'll give you this last card, says follow my joy. This card says, today I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as I feel guided to and go do it. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. And someone is in very powerful manifestation mode right now. I can see this very clearly. And I don't really see where anything's going to dampen their spirit, even though there could be energies that would want to. I don't feel like it's going to happen. Even this revelation, this discovery, I don't feel like could like dull this person's spirit from the absolute joy, happiness, and things that are manifesting and unfolding in their life. That's how I feel about this. I hope this reading resonates. Please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry. And subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate you. I send you love and light. Have a great day.